You know, you can be all the things you always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's see who's here. Hey, Jam. La Mala. I'm watching a 2006 concert Jack did, and this makes me sad. Yeah, she does have talent. Hi, everyone in the chat. And Dani. Hey, White Sox. Queen Keish. Hey, hey, hey. Aloha, Crypto Fitness and Gaming. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning. Hey, Miss Gardner. Hey, Hudson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And who you trolling with the intro? Ciao. That's like a sector thing. It's like some people's like clip-ins and some people's wigs. Like especially the one with like the Madonna's arch wig. Some people's wigs I just put into my intro and they're like flying through the sky, right? So yeah, that's like an insider thing for the sector. Hey Bella, good morning, Dani Mods Adventures. Working and listening. Hey Cerebral Talk. Yeah, I like Jack's voice. Yeah, she can sing. She can sing. So I told y'all I'm an honest person. So if someone can sing, I'll be honest if they can sing. If they can't, then I'll also still be honest and say, hey, you cannot sing. Hey, Takia, good morning. Hey, Kiva, come get this commentary. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel as well. That's my girl, Kiva. Good morning, Dani Moz in chat, listening at work. That intro brought back memories. Yes, y'all. Yes, it does. Hey, Sandra. Hey, hey, hey. So, okay. So, basically, the update is that she finally allowed them to process her. If you did not watch my yesterday's video, she was being disruptive. She was cursing everybody out. They were sick and tired of her. At that jail, she was not allowing them to fingerprint her and finish the whole booking process. And they were telling her that if she did not cooperate with the fingerprinting and get processed, that she would miss her morning court appearance. So she wouldn't be able to go see the judge in the morning. So she kind of like missed the morning court because she was supposed to go between 6 and 7. So now she has to go wait until the afternoon to see the judge. Child, so she should have been acting right. She was acting a damn fool. Acting. Let's say, don't say acting, let's say acting. A damn fool. Wasn't allowed them to process her fingerprints and everything else. Cursing everybody out, being disruptive. So now, since they didn't have enough time, she still was acting the fool. She missed the 6 to 7 a.m. and will have to wait until the afternoon and get an update to see if she will actually get a bail or not. Get bail. Be able to be bailed out or get a bond. I appreciate your transparent content. Yes, Hunter, yes. I'm gonna play the audio, but I like to wait at least the 5-minute mark to make sure that I don't have to keep on repeating myself. Jack does have a lot of talent. This lady definitely has bipolar. She does not feel safe or secure and manifests in fight or flight. I have noticed a few things that I'm actually going to look into because I'm nosy and I'm also messy. I'm going to look into behind the scenes on this whole thing. Something is a little off. So I'm definitely going to be looking into a few things. Yeah. If Jag have a show in New York, I may buy tickets to see it, but her shenanigans only has to stop. To be honest, she actually needs Ayala fix my life, hunty. She needs to be fixed. Well, Ayala actually might take her on. You know what? I might email her, right? She need to actually take her on, because to be honest, the way she's acting and she's spiraling, right? This is not a good look. It's not a good look for her future. And people usually like this, like with this chaotic day-to-day life, never know what's gonna happen, and outbursts and things. You can't be acting like this. Like Jag, you look like you're built like a certain like size. You also look like a man. I'm just being honest. Like she's not coming across as like real feminine and like petite, or not even have to be petite, or even like y'all know what I'm talking about. She's not like she's not coming across as feminine, right? So her size, her like how she presents herself and everything else, people can try to like use it as like, you're black in America, let's be honest. So y'all know that if she acted like that in certain situations, that it could have went far left. You can't, like, you know what, it could have went far left. Like she can't be acting like this, because it can end like really bad for her. But the police, like, you can't be acting like this with the police. You cannot be acting like this with the police. I'm just saying. So what she was doing yesterday with the police, that was dangerous. And I'm actually glad that they handled it the way they handled it, because they could have easily been like, oh, I thought she might have had a weapon, or I thought this, or I thought that, because how she came in there. So this is a dangerous life to be living, like how she's living. She's doing too much. Yeah. She can like, she's not like a typical female stature, so then that can easily, people feel like, say, oh, well, I was felt more threatened. Y'all know how people are. So yeah, she has like a more of a male presentation. That's what I'm trying to say. So then that can be like, people can try to do whatever. You have to be careful with the police. Y'all know, black in America, you got to be careful. So let me go ahead and play the audio of her, the updated call from this morning when I called the police department, the booking, to check on her. I really hope Jag get better. Where's the girl at? I don't want to jack her name up trying to spell it. Lagena. She actually hasn't been that active on social media like she normally is, or usually is. And that's why I feel like once Jag is out of the picture, like, she's not really helping her. This whole Aaliyah R. Kelly love child thing will kind of die down, because she's, to me, kind of relying on Jag to kind of continue this whole thing with her Philadelphia network. Isn't Lagena still at Jaguar mom house? I don't know. Yes, please do that for her. Ayala is retired because besides DMX was enough for her. Oh, she's retired? Child, DMX. See, that's the thing. Even like with DMX, this could be a tragic ending. She needs to actually get help, because this could be a tragic ending, because her life is too chaotic and too much is going on. And you can't be acting the fool with the police. You cannot be acting the fool with the police. You can't. And y'all know it could have said, she could have had her phone, or just moved. She could have actually moved her hand in a certain way, and they can say, oh, I thought she was about to pull out the gun. She could have, like, they could have said her phone looked like a gun, or she did this or that, or they thought that she was going to attack somebody. It could have just went left. So she can't be acting like that. She can't. All right, so let me go ahead and play the call for one time.
City Jail.
Yes, I'm checking on the booking information for Jaguar, Wright.
City Jail.
Yes, I'm checking on the booking information for Jaguar, Wright.
Yes, what's the last name?
It's Jaguar Wright Johnson. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. I was going by her nickname. Sorry, Jacqueline Wright.
Right. Okay. Oh, she hasn't seen the judge yet, so I don't have any information just yet.
Okay, so has she been processed yet? Because I know yesterday they said they couldn't process her fingerprints and things like that.
Yeah, she's been all booked in and everything, but as far as the court, she's got a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct, so she'll see the judge around 11. He got back around 11, 12. We should have all the information.
11 or 12, and
yeah.
Wait 1 second. So she's not being disruptive anymore. Okay, wait a second. Let me reconnect my Bluetooth. Wait 1 second. That's her fingerprints and things like that.
Yeah, she's been all booked in and everything, but as far as the court, she's got a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct, so she'll see the judge around 11. He got back around 11, 12. We should have all the information.
11 or 12, and
yeah.
Okay, let me restart the call. Wait, let me restart it.
City Jail.
Yes, I'm checking on the booking information for Jaguar Wright.
Yeah, what's the last name?
It's Jaguar Wright Johnson. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. I was going by her nickname. Sorry, Jacqueline Wright.
Right. Okay. Oh, she hasn't seen the judge yet, so I don't have any information just yet.
Okay, so has she been processed yet? Because I know yesterday they said they couldn't process her fingerprints and things like that.
Yeah, she's been all booked in and everything, but as far as the court, she's got a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct, so she'll see the judge around 11. He got back around 11, 12. We should have all the information.
11 or 12, and
yeah.
So she's not being disruptive anymore. They finally processed everything.
Yeah, they got her processed.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all. As you recall, last night she was actually being disrupted. They could not do her fingerprints and finish the whole processing. But they did say she had disorderly conduct charge and resisting arrest charge, and that she would probably be transferred to Dallas County, or it could be Parkland. They don't know. Parkland is a hospital. But you will have to listen to yesterday's video to actually hear last night's update when they said that she was cursing out the people at the jail and just the whole time she has been talking the whole time. Y'all know how Jack. So pretty much when she left that the police department adding the damn food, when she was taking down the booking, she was still like the whole day just like being disruptive until finally I don't know, at some point. To me, I think that she probably stopped being disruptive like early morning, and it was too late for her to. It was by the time she started cooperating, it was too late for her to see the judge from 6 to 7. So that's why she missed that court, the early morning one. Now they do have one. I guess she's saying around 11ish or around. She said about maybe 11 or 12. They have more information. So I'm sure she'll be able to go to that one, and at that time we'll see if she'll have a bill or she can be bonded out or bailed out or whatever, right? So that's the morning update on that. So I thought we would have an update by now, but she was not cooperating for her, so she missed the 6 to 7 a.m. Court date, and she was actually at that time when she sees a judge, that's when they would give her like a bail amount, right? Thank you to. Let me go back to it. Thank you to Candy, your balls, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yes, Auntie, yes. And everybody else, make sure you just hit the like button. That's the way for you to support the channel and get this video into the algorithm. Okay, so basically, I also played audio, I guess when they were Goomba and Jaguar called in talking to Tokyo before this all happened. And there's a lot of things that happened before this whole outburst at the police department. There was Lagena admitting to calling the police on Goomba. And we were watching the video, but we never finished the video. And that's what I have up now, where she admits to that calling police. And I guess for Jag, right? And then there's also Jag stating that Goomba wanted Lagena gone. Now, this is not from Goomba himself. Like, it didn't come out of his mouth, I don't think. Because I mean, like, she can say that Goomba wanted her gone, but Jag, she's not known to be 100% truthful. Let's be honest. So her saying that about Goomba wanting Lagena gone, we don't know if it's true or not. But I will play that audio. So let me go ahead and play that audio first, and then we can do some of this video that we missed, where Lagena talks about how, I guess, she nods her head that she called the police on Goomba at one point. So obviously that was kind of like weird, because now you have Jag in the house, you have Lagena, and then Goomba, and then now Goomba and Lagena pretty much don't like each other because Jag intentionally like kind of like divided the house so that way she can be the, like, you already know, like, there's a middle person who they talk to everybody on both sides, but then everybody else don't talk to each other, so that person maintains control over the house and the communications and everything else. Once they leave, nobody else will get along because they have made sure that everybody else dislikes each other or doesn't like each other. So yeah, so there's no way that Goomba will be like, oh, I like Lagena, she called the police on him. And I'm sure that Jag is in the middle, like saying one thing, that like saying stuff to Lagena about Goomba, and then saying stuff to then talking to Goomba, and then talking about Lagena, and then she's in the middle, and then both of them are like, oh, I don't like each other. And those two don't even talk because they don't even know like what Jag is doing in the middle. Y'all already know how that works. So let me go ahead and play that audio. Let me say hey to a few more people before I play it. That worries me. She's going to meet the wrong one when she's having a meltdown and it's dangerous. Yes, exactly what my point was. And adding in that I don't know if she's on any kind of substances or anything else she's doing. So adding in that with her behaviors, not a good look or a good path to be on. Well, not all attention is good attention, and she does seem like she loves the spotlight on her. No shade. Yeah, it does seem like she's trying to do like a reality TV show, kind of like Philadelphia Network, like that type of thing. But she's going to the extreme with some things, and it's dangerous to do that. Some of the things she's doing for it. God protect foods and babies. She's no baby. You think she did this on purpose because she wanted to go to jail? I don't think she wanted to go to jail. I think that she wanted, if anything, to go to the hospital, because she mentioned when she went to the lobby of the police department, she was saying, I just got a hospital and other things like that. And then when she was booked, when she was taken down to be booked, she wasn't cooperating, and she was like making a lot of outbursts, being loud and disruptive. And I think that she was wanting them to like say, hey, she's crazy, and take her to the hospital. So I don't think homegirl wanted to go to jail. I think she wanted to go to hospital. So that's where things went left, Hunty. But she did too much. See, she did too much. Now, if she had just did like disrupting, like the whole, if she was just disruptive, then and disturbing the peace with the outburst, then that was different. But with the resisting arrest charge, they said that's a higher charge. So they're going to be looking at that differently, possibly. But we will see come afternoon what the judge had to say, right? Dr. Lashanya, let's see. Good morning, Dani in chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The truth is she will never change because she has many online enablers. Tokyo Tony is her biggest enabler. Oh, yeah, so let me go ahead and play that call. Speaking of that, first with Tokyo Tony. While you know how many calls made there about her just being concerned. I don't think it's what I was talking about. But when I said Jacqueline, is she okay? But even just hearing the name Wright, most people would like, oh, I know that, like Jacqueline, or they were like correct or something, but she didn't. So I don't think too many people. I think some people might be calling, but not a lot. Bella's World, I think, is a cry for help. Now there's two line of thinking. Some people think that she went there so she can be committed to a hospital, and then she can like kind of force Lagena to move on about her business, child. And then others think that she was going there because she wanted Goomba to be arrested. So have his ass locked up for how dare you leave me like that, to have him arrested, to try to get him arrested. And then there could be like a third thing in there where it's both. Well, I don't know. It can't be both, because I don't know if she went there because she had just picked up some food, right? So if she picked up some food, why would she actually not want to drop out the food first and then go at the food? Like, she drop out the food to the people first and then add the food, but she left the food in the car and went in there. So I don't know, but I do know, in my opinion, that she did not expect to be like at the jailhouse and booked and processed, and then possibly like actually staying up in there. I believe that she thought she was going to add the food, say something about she just got the hospital, and like play the mental health card, and then play up that, and then be sent to the hospital, Parkland. So I don't think she was thinking that it would actually lead to jail. And it probably would not have led to jail if she actually didn't, resist arrest. Now, I hope that she was just like resisting slightly. I hope she wasn't like acting the damn fool, like resisting like all the way, like where people can say that like she was like hitting and stuff like that. Well, if she was hitting, they would say assault on a police officer. So I would just say a resisting arrest. So I wouldn't really go that far, but hopefully it's not too much. Hey, Sugar Love. Good morning, that girl and Valerie. Hey, Arna Trez. Thank you, Dani, for not contributing to the enabling. Your calling is great. She was acting the food. Yeah, she was acting the damn food. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. I pray Jack get some help. She needs it, poor thing. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Dani, Maz, and chat. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. So young MIA. Okay, so some people are just getting here. So I'm gonna play the call one more time. They're gonna move into the Goomba and Tokyo call. Okay.
City Jail.
Yes, I'm checking on the booking information for Jaguar, Wright.
Yeah, what's the last name?
It's Jaguar Wright Johnson. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. I was going by her nickname. Sorry, Jacqueline Wright.
Right. Okay. Oh, she hasn't seen the judge yet, so I don't have any information just yet.
Okay, so has she been processed yet? Because I know yesterday they said they couldn't process her fingerprints and things like that.
Yeah, she's been all booked in and everything, but as far as the court, she's got a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct, so she'll see the judge around 11. She got back around 11, 12. We should have all the information.
11 or 12, and
yeah.
So she's not being disruptive anymore. They finally processed everything.
Yeah, they got her processed.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Why did Lagena call the cops? I'm going to play the rest of that clip in a second. Goomba is back home with his family. He is not there. Yes, I already in my last video, I said in the title it says Goomba left. Okay, so there's two parts of this live, so I don't want people to get confused. One part, the first part, because this is 27 minutes in, the first part of the video, I'm giving an update on Jack being arrested. Okay, the second half, I'm going over what happened before she got locked up, like what events led up to led to her getting arrested or led up to her outburst. Okay, so if you're just not getting here, don't be saying like, oh well, Goomba's not there anymore. Okay, yeah, I know that, but right now I'm going over stuff that happened before this whole outburst to give like context to everything that led up to her outburst and whole Goomba and everything else. The video I'm gonna play is the video that we've already been playing on this channel because I said I had like an hour left and I didn't finish it. That was before she got arrested, so I said I'll come back to the video because I didn't get to finish it. And once she got arrested, then everybody started talking about how she got arrested, so I never got to finish my previous video. Okay, let's go here.
She's been a blasphemer, she's been a hypocrite, and she's not following the rules of God, the laws of God. So you can't be out here saying that you follow God's laws and talk about that you the head. You're not the head. If you want to be the head, baby, go and be the head by yourself. It's been 4 years, Tokyo. 4 fucking years. I've been dealing with this shit. I've been eating this shit. I said nothing. I don't put my personal business out there like that. But she does. I asked her not to give my locations, but she does. She tells me, shut the fuck up. I know what the fuck I'm doing. No, you don't. You don't know what you're doing. Trying to give you wise counsel, but you won't listen. You tell me I'm a dumb motherfucker. I'm a child of incest. I'm not this, and I'm so fucking stupid and dumb, and blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck about that talk. All I give a fuck about is me making it to heaven, and me doing what God tells me to do. And put my hand on a woman, I don't do that. I got many witnesses. They ain't never seen me put their hands on a woman. Matter of fact, they seen Jag hit me multiple times, and I just walk away. Matter of fact, I just laugh at this shit because it's hilarious to me. Why are you so upset that you're hitting me? When I'm trying to have a basic conversation with you. And then also this, if I'm trying to have a conversation with my wife, I don't need her to try to get witnesses to have a conversation and she won't answer any fucking question of mine. I don't even want to hear anything I have to say. But I have to listen to everything she says. I have to do everything that she asks me to do. But as soon as the tables will turn, oh nigga, no, it ain't none of that. A man can only take so much fucking disrespect until it's open door. Like, matter of fact, you said that in one of your videos, Tonk. You be laughing at these little bum ass bitches out here that be getting beat up by their niggas after they fucking be running their motherfucking mouth over and over again. You said that, Tonk. I wonder why these bitches come up missing and shit, because they run their fucking mouth playing these games with these niggas out here.
It's bad. Right now, I'm a fucking insurgent somewhere. He's in the fucking desert trying to play psychological warfare on me. I can't call you, Toke. So if this call drops, you gonna have to call me back because I can't make any phone calls out. He locked me out of all of my devices and put a code on it so I can't get in unless I get it from him. Right now, he's trying to assert dominance over me. He's trying to prove to me that I can't live without him. I can't exist without him. I can't do anything without him. I can't make a move without his permission. I can't be there unless he's breathing down my neck. He's trying. See, I've been a hostage, Toke, and you know this. Can we speak honestly, Toke? Summer 2021. I think it was June. You called me and asked me to come and help you build SA-10. Mm-hmm. I told you I was down, and I had to think about it, right? Mm-hmm. What I think about it for like 3 months, and I think he was going to be mad at me. What I never told you is the reason why I didn't do it was because I didn't want nobody to see me. Mm-hmm. Okay. He would beat me up so fucking bad.
Wait a minute, Jack.
Dad, you remember I wouldn't even go on camera to talk to you.
Is that why when we started filming and you started and then you stopped?
I didn't want nobody to know. He had a moment and he pistol with me, and he lost it.
Jay.
So that's why I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry that I never told you that. I made so many sacrifices to protect him, you know? Now you're talking about I can't fucking go home, because if I go home, I threatened to kill him, and I stole his gun, and he wanted no choice but to defend himself, and he gonna kill me. So, I mean, we in war right now. No money, no car. I ain't got no money. He took all of the money from the business account. He took money from everything. Told me he put it on the other card. I go to use the card, $3 purchase. I can't do it. Oh, I just put money on there. I don't know what's wrong. You need to call the bank. He been fucking around taking all of the money for fucking Dollar W, putting that shit in his fucking cash app. I got $5. I got half a tank of gas. I can't even get to my cash app because I'm locked out on my phone.
Where's Lagenda?
Lagena?
Damn, my bad. Lagena. Where's Lagena?
Her and Sam are here with me. He told her that he was going to put me in jail, and that once I was in jail, she was fucked. And she wasn't going to have no help because he ain't helping us. So she just going to have to go back to Detroit to the sex traffickers and just make it work. That's what he told her.
Jay, I don't want to see you on the front of.
So number one, Tokyo, talking about Laguna, linguine, lasagna, whatever, like legit. And then on top of that, now Jack alleges that Goomba wanted Lagena to go back to Detroit, and what she said, that he said she can go back to sex trafficking or whatever because she ain't, he said helping us or whatever, or doing nothing for us. Child, see, I don't know if he actually said that or if Jack is just trying to do like a smear campaign. Was trying to do a smear campaign. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just playing the audio. Okay. But who knows? She could have been doing the same thing as she was doing to Lagena. She could have been like, and she could have been going to Goomba saying like negative things about Lagena, and then he was giving his feedback. And then, of course, we already saw in this video that we were already watching, the All Fitness, she was talking to Lagena about Goomba, like saying negative things about him. So she was in the middle doing that whole playing game stuff, right? Being the middleman. So.
T-shirt. Do you know what he told my band last night? You know I was supposed to perform live in Philadelphia. Well, not only did he refuse to put the cameras up and put the tech up so we could film and go live like we promised our viewers we would do, he refused to do that, and then he assaulted me in front of my friends at the club. He fucking hit me right in front of my fucking drummer. My friends had to walk him out of the fucking club. I told them, don't call the cop, let him live, just keep him the fuck away from me. Then he was standing outside, lurking in front of the club all fucking night. Then I go get in the car to smoke to get ready to get on stage. Next thing I know, he fucking hits on the car door because he know the code on the car door, so he don't need the key to get in. Breaks into the.
Thanks for reminding me, girl. Yeah, there's resisting with violence and resisting without violence. Yeah. So I hope I'm sure that they would have told me with or without violence, right? Yeah, they would have told me on the phone which one it was, but I might actually call back just to confirm that it's without violence, right? Yeah.
Fucking car spits in my face, tells me, fuck me, you gonna kill me, I'm a dead bitch, I'm a dead hoe, I ain't getting no money, give me my fucking gun, bitch, that's alright, I'm calling the cops, I'ma tell him you stole it. Then he started spitting at me, then that fucking pussy stole on me, yo, and then that's when all the guys had to come and snatch him out the car and walking back down to the street. That pussy stole on me twice last night. And then he told my band, that bitch ain't safe and she going to jail, so y'all might as well go home. Ain't no show tonight. So he literally just sabotaged the whole show last night. And beat me up in front of my friends.
So what's next?
I slept in a car last night. I found a safe place to park because I had to turn off all my devices because he's been stalking me with the Find Your Device app. So he stalks me everywhere I go. So then I turned off the locations and he kept running it, trying to see if he could pinpoint the general area where I was so he could, I don't know, call the cop and tell him I don't know because he keeps talking about he's storing.
What about the hands? The verbal shit is okay. I'm verbal too.
Ain't no fucking hands, Tokyo. Ask her about the hands that she put on me. Then you know I don't do nothing but walk the fuck away. I don't put hands on her, Tokyo. I don't believe in putting my hands on a woman.
So you're telling me right now, straight to my fucking face, she's lying about that?
Yes, straight to your fucking face. That's why I'm not at home.
So how did you get?
As a matter of fact, you want to go on live and talk about all this other shit? That you going to fuck a Jamaican and all this other fucking shit? I don't give a fuck. Go out there, get yourself sick. Go out there, first and foremost, you're a believer in God, Tokyo, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so therefore you know the order that God has placed in our lives, correct?
Most likely, go.
Okay, so that's not most likely because it's in the Word. God said it's man, the woman, the children, and dependents.
Now I know what you're speaking of. You didn't speak of what order you were speaking of. Demons, demonic.
What I'm talking about, correct?
Okay, absolutely, go.
Okay, so that's the order. According to Jaguar, the order is her, then me, then the kids, then whoever else behind that.
Okay, okay.
She is dead ass wrong. She's been a blasphemer. She's been a hypocrite. And she's not following the rules of God. The laws of God. So you can't be out here saying that you follow God's laws and talking about that you the head. You're not the head. If you want to be the head, baby, go and be the head by yourself. It's been 4 years, Tokyo. 4 fucking years. I've been dealing with this shit. I've been eating this shit. I said nothing. I don't put my personal business out there like that. But she does. I asked her not to give my location, but she does. She tells me, shut the fuck up. I know what the fuck I'm doing. No, you don't. You don't know what you're doing. Try to give you wise counsel, but you won't listen. You tell me I'm a dumb motherfucker. I'm a child of incest. I'm not this, and I'm so fucking stupid and dumb, and blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck about that talk. All I give a fuck about is me making it to heaven, and me doing what God tells me to do. And put my hands on a woman, I don't do that. I got many witnesses. They ain't never seen me put hands on a woman. Matter of fact, they seen Jag hit me multiple times, and I just walk away. Matter of fact, I just laugh at this shit because it's hilarious to me. Why are you so upset that you're hitting me? When I'm trying to have a basic conversation with you. And then also this, if I'm trying to have a conversation with my wife, I don't need her to try to get witnesses to have a conversation, and she won't answer any fucking questions of mine. I don't even want to hear anything I have to say. But I have to listen to everything she says. I have to do everything that she asks me to do. But as soon as the tables will turn, oh, nigga, no, it ain't none of that. A man can only take so much fucking disrespect until it's open door. Like, matter of fact, you said that in one of your videos, Tom. You be laughing at these little bum-ass bitches out here that be getting beat up by their niggas after they fucking be running their motherfucking mouth over and over again. You said that, Tom. I wonder why these bitches come up missing and shit, because they run their fucking mouth playing these games with these niggas out here.
It's bad. Right now, I'm a fucking insurgent somewhere. He's in the fucking desert trying to play psychological warfare on me. I can't call you, Toke. So if this call drops, you gonna have to call me back because I can't make any phone calls out. He locked me out of all of my devices and put a code on it so I can't get in unless I get it from him. Right now, he's trying to assert dominance over me. He's trying to prove to me that I can't live without him, I can't exist without him, I can't do anything without him, I can't make a move without his permission, I can't be there unless he's breathing down my neck. He's trying. See, I've been a hostage, Toke, and you know this. Can we speak honestly, Toke? Summer 2021, I think it was June, you called me and asked me to come and help you build SHN.
Yeah, good question. Like, how is she able to use her phone if she's locked out of it, but she's recording and going live on different platforms, right? Well, I think IG at that time, but maybe she means certain apps that he locked her out of. I don't know, but she said phone, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I told you I was down, and I had to think about it, right? Mm-hmm. What I think about it for like 3 months, and I think she was going to be mad at me. What I never told you is the reason why I didn't do it was because I didn't want nobody to see me. Mm-hmm. Okay. She would beat me up so fucking bad.
Wait a minute, Jack.
You remember, I wouldn't even go on camera to talk to you.
Is that why when we started filming and you started and then you stopped?
I didn't want nobody to know. He had a moment and he pistol with me, and he lost it.
Jay.
So that's why I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry that I never told you that. I made so many sacrifices to protect him, you know?
Yeah,
Now you talking about I can't fucking go home because if I go home, I threatened to kill him and I stole his gun and he wanted no choice but to defend himself and he gonna kill me. So I mean, we in war right now. No money, no car. I ain't got no money. He used to call it a money.
Yeah, good point. Where are some of like she's not like with her skin complexion, you can be able to see bruises and things like that. So if she was pistol whipped, how she's describing, she should definitely have marks and bruises on her. Visible marks and bruises, okay? Yep. So where they at though? Where they at though? You got to be careful with someone like Jad because if she will make up stuff to try to get you arrested, probably. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. And then sometimes, don't forget this, sometimes when someone is hitting you, you respond like in like self-defense, like to get them off of you or whatever else, push people or whatever else. I don't know. But that's a good point. Like where are her like injuries? The way she described it, she should have some kind of injuries or noticeable bruising.
The business account, he took money from everything, told me he put it on the other card. I go to use the card, $3 purchase, I can't do it. Oh, and I just put money on there. I don't know what's wrong. You need to call the bank. He been fucking around taking all of the money for fucking Philadelphia, putting that shit in his fucking cash app. I got $5. I got half a tank of gas. I can't even get to my cash app because I'm locked out on my phone.
Where's Laguna?
Lagena?
Damn, my bad. Lagena. Where's Lagena?
Yeah, like why are y'all talking to Tokyo Tony? Like what kind of advice can she give you? Like this is the same bitch that went to the stove and like literally went live, like filmed herself live, bending over to her funky ass up in the air and then farting. Like that's uncouth, it's unclassy, it's immature, and like the pants was see-through. I was like, oh, I didn't want to look too close to see anything because I don't want to see anything through that. Okay. But yeah, that's the person y'all taking advice from. A person with their life is all in a mess and a shambles. But yeah, good point. So that's probably why things can go even more left, because this is who y'all vent to. Somebody that ain't gonna give good advice and talking about Laguna, lasagna, linguine or whatever. Ciao. Okay, the next part, because this is the last time I'm playing this, but this is the part where she talks about Goomba and how he feels about Lagena. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. It's just what Jack is saying.
Right here with me. He told her that he was going to put me in jail, and that once I was in jail, she was fucked. And she wasn't going to have no help because he ain't helping her, so she just going to have to go back to Detroit to the sex traffickers and just make it work. That's what he told her.
Jay, I don't want to see you on the front of a t-shirt.
Do you know what he told my band last night? You know I was supposed to perform live in Philadelphia. Well, not only did he refuse to put the cameras up and put the tech up so we could film and go live like we promised our viewers we would do, he refused to do that, and then he assaulted me in front of my friends at the club. He fucking hit me right in front of my fucking drummer. My friends had to walk him out of the fucking club. I told them, don't call the cop, let him live, just keep him the fuck away from me. Then he was standing outside, lurking in front of the club all fucking night. Then I go get in the car to smoke to get ready to get on stage. Next thing I know, he fucking hits on the car door because he know the code on the car door, so he don't need the key to get in. Breaks into the fucking car, spits in my face, tells me, fuck me, you gonna kill me, I'm a dead bitch, I'm a dead hoe, I ain't getting no money, give me my fucking gun, bitch, that's alright, I'm calling the cops, I'ma tell him you stole it. Then he started spitting at me, then that fucking pussy stole on me, yo, and then that's when all the guys had to come and snatch him out the car and walking back down to the street. That pussy stole on me twice last night. And then he told my band, that bitch ain't safe and she going to jail. So
Nah, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying, Jenny. 73 likes. Nah, y'all hit that like button. I don't have that many enemies online now. I have a lot of people that like me and love me. So yeah, hit the like button. All right.
Y'all might as well go home. Ain't no show tonight. So he literally just sabotaged the whole show last night. And beat me up in front of my friends.
So what's next?
I slept in a car last night. I found a safe place to park because I had to turn off all my devices because he's been stalking me with the Find Your Device app. So he stalks me everywhere I go. So then I turned off the locations and he kept running it, trying to see if he could pinpoint the general area where I was so he could, I don't know, call the cop and tell him I don't know because he keeps talking about he's stolen.
What about the hands? The verbal shit is okay. I'm verbal too.
Ain't no fucking hands, Tokyo. Ask her about the hands that she put on me. And you know I don't do nothing but walk.
Okay, for the last part, we are going to go over Lagena. If you missed the first part of this video, this is because we were watching it yesterday before Jack got arrested, and then we ended the video. So basically, that's why it's going to come into the middle because we are not going to restart it. We already saw it. We synced it. So we're going to finish this video. But yeah, in this video, Lagena talks about Lagena. I was about to say Linguini. Well, Lasagna and Jag are talking about Goomba, okay? And Jag was talking about how their relationship is and how abusive Goomba is and everything else. And then like venting to Lagena. And then in this conversation, they talk about Jag says about something about Lagena calling the police on Goomba. So I guess at some point she called the police on Goomba. So this is the video right here that we're going to finish watching.
Keep my system straight. You know, I keep telling you, we have self-care is very important right now. When you're at war, especially spiritual war, your health is everything.
Yeah.
Because they look for weaknesses and cracks so they can seep in. So.
Think somebody call you beautiful.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. You know, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of pretty either. I just try to be obedient. I know that turns him on. So yeah. Oh, hold on. I want you to try something. Now you saw what I just did, right? Mm-hmm. This little mixture. Now, all right. Taste this plain.
I already tasted plain.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't taste that good.
Taste it now.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, it's all right. It's just sweet.
Oh, my nose.
There goes the tear.
Oh.
I don't know if you said you like spicy food.
It went to my nose just like wasabi.
Chinese mustard.
It's not spicy. It just smokes the whatever it was.
But doesn't it taste delicious?
Through the whole, yeah. It does.
Just that little bit of taste changes everything.
It was powerful.
Oh, pop.
Powerful.
So, we were at.
Ooh. That was dangerous.
Hey, all about the trees. Y'all make sure y'all check out her channel as well. Hey, girl. Hey.
So while we were at Kim's, Solar had told my husband, if you really want to reconnect with your wife, and you really want to save your marriage, you need to go to your wife, confess all of your lies, explain why you did it, and promise her you'll never do it again. He said, I promise you, she'll stay with you. That's all she wants from you. And Solar didn't come up with that idea by himself. I told him those very words. So basically, he was just a mouthpiece for me to my husband, so hoping that my husband could hear my words since he didn't listen to them coming from me. And instead, he came in the house in front of everybody, made this big scene, walked up, baby, I love you, and I'm telling you, everything's going to be fine, and I love you, but no confession and no sins, no. Now, if I'm correct, didn't you tell him almost something very similar just the other day?
I did.
Man, what did you tell him? Because that's what Solar did.
I told him that when she is trying to be nice to you, but you come out aggressively or you come out like condescending to her, and that's probably not the best time. And then he said because I already told him that, or he already said it, but he said because he get mad at what you do, but I'm like, when she try to be nice, he just be overboard with it.
He beats me down.
Yeah. And I feel like that you take advantage of when she try to be nice, and that's when you want to come with your attack. Instead of reacting when you should react, what you do still do that anyway.
Now what I find very funny is, you tell him something very similar that Solar told him. And guess what? Whatever it was that you told him to do, and he did the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Because I told you how he came to me and what you said. And you said, I didn't tell him that. I didn't say that. I told him he needs to do this. Solar said the same thing. Mm-hmm. You're nothing like Solar.
The thing is, he came to me asking me
for your advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Solar, because Solar did his chart, but Solar never completed it, and he gave him wrong information on purpose. Remember, he said that in his interview.
Yeah.
That he gave Solar the wrong information on purpose so he couldn't see into him.
Oh man.
That's why I gave you all the right information so you could do his chart. And wasn't his chart interesting?
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you 5 questions. No, I want to ask you 5 questions about my husband right now. Since you've done his chart. Question number 1: do I love my husband?
Yeah, you do.
How much do I love my husband?
Enough to put down your anger and check up on him and make sure he's straight, regardless.
Even when I hate him.
Between love and hate.
Number 2, have you ever seen me intentionally or purposefully antagonize my husband in any way since you've been around us?
No, purposefully. No, you defend yourself.
She said not purposely, but just because you don't do something on purpose, your personality and how you interact with people and behave could be something that is a problem or is problematic. Okay. But yeah, like, why is she even like talking to Lagena about her relationship problems? Why is she trying to like get advice from her and do a chart on Goomba? So again, she is purposely like trying to make sure that they are not like friends. So that they don't like each other. So then she can isolate everybody in the household. Nobody talks to each other, but everybody just talks to her. It's like she has more control and over everything. So then, of course, like, why would you use Lagena why didn't she call the police on Goomba? Why would you have Lagena do it? Like, that's like, y'all know, like, as soon as somebody called the police on you, right, that's going to like mess up that relationship or friendship, or should I say. So like, Jack knew exactly what she was doing. Like, if she decided to, like, if she got locked up, went to the hospital or whatever else, then Goomba wouldn't be around Lagena or help her, right? But I don't know, a little bit, I still believe that she went there either hoping that she would be committed to a hospital or trying to get Goomba in trouble. And the reason I say Goomba trying to get him in trouble is because she had just picked up some food and she was supposed to drop off the food. And if she was actually going there to be arrested, why didn't she drop off the food first and then go to the police department to add the damn food? That didn't make sense unless she didn't really care about actually getting them the food and she just wanted to go in there and say, well, I picked up the food and I'm just going to go in there and get committed to a hospital. Fuck bringing the food back home. So that's the part that's weird. But I understand the other perspective too of her just wanting to go to the hospital, get committed, and then Lagena has to leave. But people are saying that she dropped off Lagena to her mom's house. If I kind of wanted her to leave, I would have probably just kept her at the house or wherever I was staying at, so then she'll be kind of stranded. But if I drop her off at my family's house, then she's not going to be really stranded because now my family might feel obligated to take care of her because I dropped them off for her with family. So I don't know. Let me know y'all thoughts. It can go either way. We don't know because Jag is crazy and we all know her thought process is right. But what we do know is that she didn't want Lagena and Goomba to be friends or like each other. She wanted to be like the only one that talks. She wanted to be the only one in the house to talk to Goomba, and she didn't really want Goomba to talk to Lagena. So it's like she's splitting them up.
When you did my husband's chart, did it reveal his paternity?
Yeah, in a way. Yep. It's open spectrum, but it's one of the main focus on that type of energy.
And what did the reading that you did on my husband, what did it reveal about his paternity?
His dad might be old.
That his dad might be old, like old, like not his mom's age, but older than his mom, right?
His mom is very stubborn, and she wants her way. You both have similar moms, actually.
Yeah, they're both monsters and they're both schizophrenics, and they both do terrible things to their children so they can get ahead. Now, what else did it say about my husband's paternity?
He would have to work for his love.
And remember I told you the story about his uncle and how his uncle was trying to get him interested in to come selling cars with him, and that if he came and sold cars with him, he would take care of him and give him all kinds of money and give him all kinds of things. Kind of like what you just said, right?
Yeah.
And did it
and
say
his dad is cold.
And his dad is cold. Yeah. Now tell me something. What else did it say? Didn't it say something about familiar relation regarding his parents?
Yeah. He grew up. He will have family members that like are siblings. I mean, like siblings to him instead of like a parent. He gossip with them, or they gossip to him. They belittle him and stuff like that. And he say anything or they say anything, pretty much.
Right. So basically, his chart revealed that he grew up in a very emotionally abusive household where he was constantly belittled and berated and treated like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They talk to him like they're friends.
They try to act like they're friends with him and they're cool with him, but the truth is they really don't like him. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, they gossip about him a lot.
They gossip about him. The Johnsons too gossip about my husband a lot. He's the family joke. The very same people that still have yet to call him and congratulate him on his newfound success as a celebrity.
Yeah.
Jealous motherfuckers, fuck you, Charlotte. Now, you had said something else to me in the chart about there was a possibility that his biological parents were related.
Yeah, well, astrology.
Yeah.
It can be like that with that type of Gemini energy. He might be, it may not be. Well,
But
only he would know.
Okay.
Only you would know too. I'm just outside with this.
Hey Sean, good morning. Hey Sean, hey. Make sure y'all are already subscribed to Sean Davy Way. And I'm sure most of y'all are already subscribed that are on my channel. But I do have new people, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you check out Sean Davy Way.
No, which is why I've asked you to evaluate.
Yeah.
And I've asked you for your personal evaluation because I think you're very gifted when it comes to this kind of psychic connections.
Yeah.
So, when I made it very clear to my husband that I was no longer going to tolerate his craziness, I said, because he had the gun sitting right there in between the seat and the center console. And he had the gun right there. And I went to go grab for the gun because I wanted to get it before he got it because I didn't want him waving the gun around in the car. I said, I should take this gun and shoot you with it. You're so fucking evil. And then he took the gun and picked it up. And as we pulled it out, took off the safety, put one in the chamber. You want to kill somebody? You want to kill somebody? You want to kill me? And then he started playing with the gun and knowing it was loaded and there was something in the chamber. And that's when I got out the car. And I started trying to hitchhike on I-20 because I wasn't riding in the same car with him no more after he done that. And then Solar got out the car and he brought all of our bags. And we were sitting out there and he was going to hitchhike with me. And then that's when my husband came back. And then he came back to himself and begged me to get into the car. And I was able to look in his eyes and tell, okay, it's you.
Now that's true. You can't use logic when trying to describe Jack's actions. Well, I mean, you can, but it doesn't mean that it will actually. Yeah, I get your point. It won't actually make sense. Yeah, you actually have to try to put yourself into her shoes and like what she would do, right? And it also could be like she thought, well, maybe even if she didn't take them the food back home, that hey, they will find another way to eat. Child, I don't know. But I do know she didn't take the food before she went into the police department, not in the food. She just left the food in the car and went in there. So, yeah.
It's a lot of spiritual warfare, y'all.
And so I got back in the car, and we finally made it back. Got back to the place we was going to take Solar and drop Solar off, but we had to go back to our place first. I left. As soon as he got out the car, I left. Because I didn't want to be fighting with him in there. And I didn't want Sam and my mom having to hear that all night long. Because when Gerald gets to going on his rips and his rants, like when he starts going manic, I mean, he can be like you saw him yesterday and today when he assaulted me. He can be like that for days straight. Like the longest I've seen him amped up and crazy, threatening to shoot me, threatening to kill me, pulling guns on me, pushing me, smacking me, hitting me, throwing things at me. I mean, I got one last question to ask you about my husband. Did I ask you to call the police on my husband today?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Did you call 911 today because I asked you?
Yeah, if somebody put their hands on them, if a woman said...
Well, he elbowed me in my chest to push me out of the way and knock me down on the bed.
You was afraid of your life, though, because I called the police.
No, I was afraid for his life, because if that pussy put his hands on me one more time like that, I'm going to shoot the shit out of him. And then his mama can come back and she can get it like she wanted.
Child, y'all heard it right. So she said, let me ask you one more question about my husband. Did I tell you to call the police? And she's like, yeah. She nodded her head, yeah. So she died, and then she said to call 911. So they called 911. Like Lagena. Now, why didn't she do it? And secondly, did Lagena actually see the assault or attack? Or did she just say, go into like wherever Lagena was and say, hey, Goomba just assaulted me, call 911? Or did Lagena actually see it? Or did she just call 911 like because she was told to and she didn't actually see anything for herself? Because it doesn't sound like she saw it for herself, right? So, and think about this. It has only been a short amount of time since they linked up, and a lot of stuff has happened in that short amount of time. A lot of things have transpired.
back, you need to get into the car. And I was able to look in his eyes and tell, okay, it's you now.
It's a lot of spiritual work for y'all.
And so I got back in the car, and we finally made it back. Got back to the place we was going to take Solar and drop Solar off, but we had to go back to our place first. And I left. As soon as he got out the car, I left. Because I didn't want to be fighting with him in there. And I didn't want Sam and my mom having to hear that all night long. Because when Gerald gets to going on his rips and his rants, like when he starts going manic, I mean, he can be like you saw him yesterday and today when he assaulted me. He can be like that.
Okay, right there she said when you saw him, but it doesn't say like you saw him hit me. It could be just saw him like where she's saying like he was behaving a certain way. So there's no like definite if she actually saw anything or not.
For days straight. Like the longest I've seen him amped up and crazy, threatening to shoot me, threatening to kill me, pulling guns on me, pushing me, smacking me, hitting me, throwing things at me. I mean, I got one last question to ask you about my husband. Did I ask you to call the police when my husband is dead?
Yes, you did.
Did you call 911 today because I asked you?
Yeah, so if somebody put their hands on them, if a woman saying...
Well, he elbowed me in my chest to push me out of the way and knock me down on the bed.
Afraid of your life, though, because I called the police.
No, I was afraid for his life because if that pussy put his hands on me one more time like that, I'm going to shoot the shit out of him. And then his mama can come back and she can get it like she wanted.
All right.
Child, the way Jag is talking, that's actually a very volatile relationship. And she's already saying like, oh, if he put his hands on me again, his mama gonna have to come get him, like how she want him, but like deceased, like that's like a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. So yeah, that's actually, yeah, it can be taken as a threat, like how she's saying that, right? So I don't know. To me, them two together is not good because she's already making threats. Like she will actually, like, oh, he put, like she would say, oh, he put his hands on me, and then I had to shoot him. So, child, if I was Goomba, to be honest, I would still wait. Like, if a lot of this stuff isn't true that she's alleging, like being pistol whipped, but we don't see any bruising or anything else. If all this stuff is like lies, then she can actually say, like, shoot him one day, and then like I kill him, and then say, oh, he was putting his hands on me, and then I shot him like in self-defense. Child, I was Goomba, I would still wait.
Can I get chopsticks, please? Yeah.
Okay. Can I get chopsticks too, please?
And you know what? Can we get another order of choo-choo beef? This wasn't...
Whole arm and all that shit. Whole arm, yeah? Yeah.
Today.
She might be the one that...
Okay, that's about it for today. We can finish up the other video another day. Make sure y'all have hit the like button on your way out and have a great rest of your day. Yeah, so happy to have a great Tuesday, and I will see y'all in the next live. If I hear anything, I will update on, of course, give y'all an update. The sad issue is this is the second time this happened with someone else being involved and Jag getting arrested. The pattern is disturbing. Yeah, it is. I'm going to end the live with the phone call from this morning's update. And yeah, hold on. Where is it? Turn on the Bluetooth.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
City Jail.
Yes, I'm checking on the booking information for Jaguar, Wright.
Yeah,
It's Jaguar Wright Johnson. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. I was going by her nickname. Sorry, Jacqueline Wright.
Right. Okay. Oh. She hasn't seen the judge yet, so I don't have any information just yet.
Okay, so has she been processed yet? Because I know yesterday they said they couldn't process her fingerprints and things like that.
Yeah, she's been all booked in and everything, but as far as the court, she's got a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct, so she'll see the judge around 11. She got back around 11, 12. We should have all the information.
11 or 12, and
yeah.
So she's not being disruptive anymore. They finally processed everything.
Yeah, they got her processed.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. So we will see what happens this afternoon once she appears before the judge, and if they give her, if people will be able to bail her out or not. Now I don't know who is going to bail her out or how that would go, if she actually gets can be get a bail amount or not. Who's going to post it? I don't know, but we will see. All right. Bye.